we got to talk about what's coming to locals because it's good shit. I know people have been asking for a while now for the individual block feature that's on locals to work in the live chat and the video chats. I talked to them yesterday and today, trying to get status updates on that, checking with the team. Told them that in my opinion, it's really high priority. I think you've got the reality of online communities hitting here at home for sure. But then I'm sure it's going to be coming to other communities as well. So that's something that I think all creators and users will benefit from if you use that. I don't use block features personally. I don't block people individually, but I know why other people do, to either prevent engagement that they wouldn't otherwise see, or to stop shit that they just don't want to see. And so that's hopefully coming very, very soon because you like to get yelled at. Yes, I have an abuse fetish. So that hopefully will be implemented in the very near future. I do think, again, I think it's a big thing, especially when communities get of any sufficient size. You're going to need to have some sort of chat controls. Now, the other thing that art that's not in my basement, that's in a storage unit. Ha! Cuckmate! The other thing that is potentially coming, I've proposed a couple different solutions to locals, and it's really up to them on how they implement them. Either a no picture chat option from the creator side or a way to stop pictures from showing on the user side. Why not both? Eventually, yes. But talking about prioritizing what can be done quickly would be great. Would be great. So a separate tab for pictures might be good. There's a lot of stuff, but I know that some people are not comfortable with some of the pictures that get shown in locals. And look, freedom is difficult because people get to do things up to I am actually not all the way at TOS. I'm not all the way there. I'm slightly below the maximum TOS thing in that I personally don't have I have a policy where I don't think nipple posting is great because it wouldn't be a one-off nipple post. That's the problem. And before anybody takes that out of context, which I'm sure it's already been done, the genuine issue would be people grabbing nipples from all over the fucking internet and posting them everywhere. Like that's what will happen if you allow it to go too far. I'm trying to curb that down. I'm trying to curb that down a little bit. And but there's some people who, even though those are the terms and those are, completely within the terms of service, what gets posted here. If it's not, I delete it. I've also promoted C Goody to head faggot to take care of stuff if I'm not around. We try and just as long as things are within TOS, they're all good. But some people are not comfortable with that, and it makes the chat experience a little less fun for them. What about male nipples? Male nipples, I'm kind of okay with. I'm old fashioned like that. If they got hair, it's fine. Some people might not remember, but when the chat was new, some people would come into the chat and just post a shitload of OnlyFans pictures from some random OnlyFans thought or whatever. It's like, okay, I mean, I get it, but that's kind of not conducive to the conversation. And that's mellowed out quite a bit. I think if you depending on what you allow and encourage, it can go farther. These are the degenerates I attract. You have no idea what degenerates I attract. It gets way worse. It gets way worse than that. If you start diaper posting, someone will come to your house and kill you. I'll send Mossad myself. No, but look, the idea of locals is to be a fun place in general. I've tried to foster that. Some people get really fucking annoyed when you have fun on the internet. They get really fucking annoyed with it. But I Love the locals chat. I love that it's a positive and fun environment for most people. I'm looking to find a couple places, a couple ways to improve the general experience for users. But you know, as that stuff comes in, you know, I'll let you know, and we'll get it announced and everything. As far, aka make more money. Well, yes, this is a business, but I want people to enjoy the money giving experience. That's the trick. So the other thing though that's coming very soon, hopefully by the end of this week or sometime next week, will be the return of the Discord, which I know some people are excited for, other people are not. Doesn't matter. If you don't want to be in Discord, do not use it. If you like Discord, use it. The nice thing about Discord is it does allow a sort of segregation of chats into different sort of topics by rooms and stuff like that. So that will be there on Discord. The only thing I need to do is I need to write up a clear set of rules for what happens when you Discord will have a clear set of rules and then a clear set of expectations on what happens if you violate those rules. So we had issues before with what clearly violated TO or the Discord rules on safe for work posting and not. For all of the shit that locals has gotten, the fact of the matter is people who are shitting on locals were in the Discord and know and have posted far worse in the Discord. They're being a little fucking dishonest about it, but whatever. What they posted was within the rules of Discord, but it's way worse than any of the shit posted on locals. But that being said, it doesn't matter ultimately. But there are safe for work and not safe for work areas in Discord. Those do exist. And as long as you're within a not safe for work area, you can post a bunch of crazy shit. So if that's your thing, that will be returning in the same way. I tend to not go in there very much. It got a little much for me. But hey, if that's what people want to do, it's within Discord terms of service. There you go. That's up to other people to engage in. It's not really, I don't fucking care, honestly. The main reason I'm bringing Discord back is because there's a feature that is not supported on locals that I really, really like that Discord has and does really well. And that is the live chat. That is the live chat feature where I can enter into a chat room with other people where I'm not talking at a screen or an audience, but I'm engaging in a conversation with other people. That's what we're going to do. I enjoyed that quite a bit on when we had it before. The problem was my schedule got fucked. And people think that I was like abandoning the live chat. I was not. It's actually the one thing about Discord that I really liked. I've asked locals to implement a live chat feature. And if they do, we might have a different conversation. But look, the Discord is a place that had its own community kind of on its own. I didn't want to shut it down, but I also didn't have time to deal with the fucking bullshit that happened while I was watching Scrooged, and I didn't have time to sift through the fucking mess. So I had to shut it down temporarily. I thought about not bringing it back and just saying, fuck you, but I'm going to give it another go. I'll probably have to delete it again at some point because people are just allergic to letting things happen on the internet. But whatever, we're going to try it. If it gets to be shit, I'll take it down. And that's going to be in part of the rules. Like if this becomes an unmanageable shit heap, I'm going to delete it and I'm not going to bring it back. But I like it. And for all of the shit I talked about the Discord, most of it was actually in love because I like most of the people who are in the Discord. I really do. The other thing that we've got is better monitoring of who's actually a supporter and subscriber going into Discord. I think we've got that tightened up. We'll have to see, of course. And then the other aspect is I will be recruiting new moderators for the Discord as well. We'll have to figure that out because I don't know if the old moderators are going to want to do it. If they do, I like them, so they're welcome back. But probably going to add a few more, and we'll figure it out. Critical. The rules are going to be very, very specific and also very, very lenient. Like the idea is up to terms of service violations. I don't fucking care what happens. Like that's like my goal is to moderate as absolutely little as possible and to have mods moderate as little as possible. I think mods were a little bit overzealous maybe in the past, which is causing problems. Hopefully tamp that down as well. We'll figure that out. Hopefully, or we won't. Or we won't figure it out. So that's the update on locals. That's the update on Discord. Was there anything else on locals? No, the block feature. I think the block feature is going to actually solve the overwhelming majority of issues. But I would really like people to be able to set their own picture management. Like, I don't want to see pictures. Boom, done. Solve the problem. All good.